The gentle spring breeze whispered through the bustling city streets of Tokyo, carrying fragments of conversations and petals from the cherry blossom trees. Amidst the beauty of Sakura season, two souls were about to cross paths in a manner as serendipitous as the fluttering blossoms. Hayato, a junior editor at a popular music magazine, was buried in his flurry of deadlines and coffee cups. His life was a repetitive loop of interviews, editing, and more interviews, leaving little room for the unforeseen. Though his career was driven by passion, his heart longed for a sense of discovery, a surprise that could stir the quiet rhythm of his daily life. On the other side of town, Takeru flourished in the limelight as a rising violinist, celebrated for his soulful melodies that seemed to weave stories in the air. Despite his success, Takeru felt a void within him, a yearning for a connection that transcended the notes he played so beautifully. As fate would have it, Hayato was assigned an article about the emerging stars in the classical music scene. Takeru's name was among them. Intrigued by the descriptions of Takeru's performances that he read online, Hayato attended one of his concerts. The moment the bow touched the strings and the first note quivered into the air, Hayato understood the magic that had everyone talking. After the concert, he approached Takeru for an interview. Takeru's eyes, a vivid shade of midnight, seemed to hold stories yet untold. The interview started formally, but as they delved deeper, the room seemed to fade away, leaving them in a cocoon of shared chuckles and silent understandings. They talked of music, of dreams, and of hidden fears. As they parted, a piece of Hayato's spirit clung to Takeru's melody, and a fragment of Takeru's solitude seemed soothed. The encounter lingered in their minds like the final note of a symphony echoing in a concert hall. They exchanged numbers, ostensibly for the article, but both hoped for reasons that might bend the professional boundaries. Days turned into weeks, and their connection deepened over texts, late-night calls, and spontaneous coffee meets. Each meeting left them more entwined with the other's world. They shared secrets like confidants and supported each other's dreams like lovers. Yet a certain unspoken question hovered between them. Was this the friendship they had intended, or was it something more? 1 a.m. at a quaint coffee shop that had become their haven, Hayato, under the dim lights, finally voiced the unasked question. Takeru, what are we doing? Takeru, his face a mask of calm hiding an ocean of turmoil, replied, I think we're falling, Hayato. But I am afraid of where we might land. Hayato reached across the table, taking Takeru's hands in his own. Then let's promise each other that no matter where we land, it will be together. The promise sealed their intentions, and from then on, they faced the world as partners. Their relationship blossomed like the sakura trees lining the streets of Tokyo, unabashedly bright and beautiful. Music and words were no longer their only modes of expression. Their love became a silent language only they spoke. As seasons changed and years passed, Hayato and Takeru remained constants in each other's lives, partners, lovers, confidants. The whispering winds of spring continued to bring change, but together, they learned to dance to the tune of the unpredictable melodies of life.